Phoenix by my house. Phoenix. What the fuck do they call it? Phoenix University?
Yo, you're talking about Phoenix Academy.
Yeah. Phoenix Academy, that's what it is. The
University.
Fucking,
the one in fucking Arizona.
Shut the fuck up, man. Don't fucking bully me.
Yeah, he mentioned that on the way over here. That's
I don't know if it's because it's a school.
Yeah, that one's. I don't know if it's watched, but it's definitely secured.
Plus, they like plant shit and like they have like little gardens and shit.
Yeah, and the park
Little
is maintained
gardens.
too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, nothing's off limits to me, man. If I see way in, I'm going.
Yep.
I forgot to mention this the last
What
one.
are they gonna stop me? Nothing can stop me.
Hey, there really is though. Like when we had that that tour with Ford, and I walked around because I wanted to see if that little hill was there that you could go through, like the little hole to get into the train station. That is blocked off now, but the there's a hole that's pretty small. It's about, let's say, 4 feet wide.
Yeah.
You have to kind of bend your way into this motherfucker. You can still get in from the tunnel. It's in the tunnel. I walked through it on like the side where you're not really supposed to walk.
Yeah.
And you got to climb up like 2 feet, and then you can like hop through this little hole, and you can still make it in there. So I don't know what lies on the other side. You know what I mean? But you can still get in that part where we used to walk, where the it's the actual station where people used to like get in the trains. Because the actual train station is just office buildings, but the train station, like where the trains used to pull in, that's the spot that we used to like enter at, and you can still get in there, highly illegally. And you can still get in that motherfucker, and I wanted to. Hannah was with me, and she's just like, no, stop it. And people were there like, oh, is he going in? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going in. But like, they were regular patrons that actually looked interesting. Like they looked interested in it. So like, I probably could have led a tour that day. Like, come on, we're going.
Yeah, exactly.
But it would have been cool. Yeah, you can still get in that thing. I wonder if remember when you used to go in through the hole, and as soon as we go through the hole, we went to our right, and there's that one spot. Literally, it was only one spot that used to leak water perfectly, and used to make like an amazing like little ice sculpture. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Dude, do you remember?
No.
You never went. Yeah.
I never went, but.
But it literally makes like imagine a waterfall. That was and just have it frozen.
Yep.
That's what it made.
Even like there's one part where it's
fucking
like it's the lower level, but it's only what you feel like the lower level is because train station it's fucking cascading up.
Yeah.
You're walking like pipes right above your head.
Yeah,
You're
on
dodging
ice.
them, but it's on ice.
Yep. In the summertime, there's no way. It's literally underwater. It never drains. But in the winter, free game, bro. Go for it.
Yep.
Wow.
And it's completely fucking frozen, especially when it's like -0 degrees one day.
Yep.
Like it's just completely frozen, but you're just walking. And you look down and you catch like glimpses, like the light hits it a certain way, and you catch the depth.
Yep.
And you feel small.
You're like 10 feet up there, yeah. You're on the high
that.
ceiling, dude. Yeah, it's scary. But yeah, that was fun stuff.
And if you fall in the water, you're gonna straight up.
We ran into a similar thing at the school for you. Because that bottom floor that we were walking on wasn't the actual bottom. There's another stairwell. Down there was all water. You remember?
Oh.
Do you remember? It's water. There's like another sub-level to the basement, and it was all
That
underwater.
shit, like I said, that's why
I would have army crawled down there.
That shit
like,
was
I didn't care.
extensive. It felt very.
You would have
very
got your
fucking
hands dirty,
extensive.
dude.
Oh yeah, my hands have always been
Just
dirty.
schools
Speaking
are
of
always
dirty,
kinda, like,
dude.
cascading.
Getting dirty,
Episode 13.
oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
So
you
I
started.
jumped right into it, dude. I was
Yeah.
I was full on. Yeah, episode 13. Fred's here again.
I'm here again, dude.
Yeah.
I like
Hey.
it. I'm having fun. It's fun times.
Yeah.
So,
See, dude, once you get into it, you're like fucking, you're snappy.
and
You know?
like I said to you guys, when I'm listening to your podcast, I'm talking to you guys, and there's some input that I want to give in, and I'm just like, I fucking wish I was
That's how
there.
it fucking always is. Like, I'll listen to shit like, there's one podcast I listen to called, like, Gus and Eddie podcast, and it's really funny. And, I'll put myself in there while I'm, like, I'll throw on something while I'm cleaning or some shit, and I'll be like, oh, shit, yeah. I know what you're talking about, and, like...
Yeah, you'll almost like, it's
Yeah.
weird, but it feels like there's a free-flowing conversation going on, like, and you're, like, a part of it, you know? Like, it's lit.
Yeah.
I'm
My favorite time during your podcast is I was getting livid with you guys when you were comparing the Lean On Me with Stand By Me. And I was just like, oh, you're driving me nuts, dude. That was my favorite one. I wanted to literally grab you and be like, Seti, it is Stephen King, and it is fucking Stand By Me, dude.
I was fucking adamant.
And you were getting
about it.
bombarded, bro. Like, you're an idiot, dude. I'm like, Robert's right. You shut up. So, I think that was just you two during it, too. I don't think it was anybody else with you guys. But, yeah.
Do you remember Maximum Overdrive?
Not really.
Maximum Overdrive.
It was the one where it was a Stephen King one where like
Oh!
all the fucking
you're
everything
going-
comes alive.
Yeah.
What the
Stephen King has a lot of weird stuff. Like,
It's so fucking stupid.
what's that other one called with the car?
Christine.
Christine, yes.
Ooh, I was
Another
gonna get
fucking
that right.
silly ass. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say fucking like Knight Rider or some shit.
Oh,
Like,
Knight Rider. I mean, kind
Maybe
of.
you should stay away from. You don't know nothing about Stephen King, bro. You know shit. I don't remember that one.
from the
but-
80s.
It's the one
Oh,
with
you
David
looked it up.
Hasselhoff.
Christine, yeah, man. It's a silly movie, man.
Oh yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
forgot
though,
he's also
actually.
made a lot of
It's
like
not bad.
kind of.
Oh, you made a lot of.
Haunted car.
Oh.
But The Shining still scares me. I saw that sequel.
You know he
Did you see
fucking
it?
yeah. Oh no, not yet. Doctor Sleep.
Doctor Sleep, great movie.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I know that.
What exactly did it like? Sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, you're fine.
Dr. Sleep?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's one of those movies where Stephen King fucking hated it when it came out.
He hated The Shining.
Yeah,
Really?
he did not like it because it was getting bombarded by critics. Like even the critics didn't like it because it's a movie made in a way that's supposed to be unpleasant. Like
It is unpleasant.
and every like moment is unpleasant to a viewer.
The twins are unpleasant.
Yeah. So like everyone was just fucking bombarding it because they were
Ed
just
Rom.
like, this is fucking, this is dumb, this is stupid, I hate this.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's some movies that
and then later on
literally- Mm-hmm.
it got like fucking acclaimed and shit. Like it's one of the most iconic movies in the world, pretty much.
But Doctor Sleep is it's a sequel. It's got what's his name? The kid.
Yeah, Danny.
Danny, yes, it's him growing
Is it
up.
Danny? Oh,
And it's the guy that's in fucking it's Christopher Robin, that actor.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but yeah, he's it's
Obi-Wan.
yeah, he's Obi-Wan Kenobi too. Yeah, he's,
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's
Hello there.
he's got like psychic powers. I don't remember them specifically saying that in The Shining.
got The
that
Shining.
He's got like is that what it's
Yeah.
called? The Shining.
That's what
See,
it's
I don't
called.
remember that movie like that. I was
Because
just
the
really scared
magical
to see it.
black man was like,
Yeah, yeah, he's got it too.
You have what I have. It's
Yeah.
called The Shining or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah, it's basically that, and there's just this evil group of people that are trying to like build their group of gifted kids or
Yeah.
like gifted people in general, and they suck the other ones dry of their power and like keep their power because they keep themselves young and they're keeping their little cult alive. I thought it was really good though, man.
I kind of
That's kinda
figured that's
sweet,
what the
though.
movie was about because like the way the trailer set it up was like, oh, I'm gonna take what you have or whatever the fuck, and
You gotta see
it
it.
was like
It's a movie
lady
that you and I
chaser.
would have went to young and we would have liked it, dude. Did you see?
Is it? Wait, sorry to cut you off, but
You're
is
good.
it like he takes her back to the mansion? The reason
Yeah.
the mansion is there is to like fuck with the lady.
The people in the mansion, the ghosts in the mansion, they feed off people that have The Shining,
Right.
and that's why it's a dangerous place for people to go. So he brings the girl there, to protect her.
Right.
Before spoiler alerts, it's because it's he's trying to beat the one that's really powerful. He's trying to bring her there and kill her. They're trying to trap her, and that's a whole big spoiler. And I hope no. But
I kind of figured that's what it was from the movie. That's why they, because
I thought the
the way
acting was
that the
great, though.
trailers are set up, that's what it makes it seem like, is that he's just leading her there so that the house will fuck over the other lady.
See, that's a sweet like approach to it too. It's not like they made this bonk sequel where it's
Yeah.
like, here's
nope.
something scarier.
Nope,
No,
it
it
wasn't
was
like-
it feels like a closure.
It wasn't like a remake in quotes. It was a
Yeah.
literal sequel, and I thought it was great. Only thing I didn't like about it is they tried to bring Jack Nicholson's character back, but not as Jack Nicholson, and they only used this side profile, and they were trying to sell it to us like, yeah, he looks like Jack Nicholson, doesn't he? And I was mad the whole time, like, it looks nothing like Jack Nicholson.
They forgot what he looked like.
what were you talking about before I jumped into that?
Oh, the girl that I love in that movie, the antagonist, she's in that movie with Hugh Jackman, the musical.
Les Mis?
Is it
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the one where he's a magician. He leads like the ringleader.
The Magician.
No, god damn it, I gotta look at that movie.
I know what you're talking about though.
Hugh
It's like a
Jackman.
circus,
Yeah,
right?
you got it. Yeah, it's like a circus. Yeah, you got it. But she's in that movie, and I love her. Like, she's a great actress to me. She's in it, and I was really happy. She's kind of pretty too. I'm all right with her. You got it. That, the Greatest Showman. You got it.
Yep.
Hannah, if Hannah listens to it, she's like, "Come on, babe, we love that movie." Yeah, The Greatest Showman. Yeah, she's in that.
Somebody's gonna listen to this. It's not fucking Les
There's actually a
Mis.
song
Yeah,
from
like
there?
Miz. I didn't think for a second. I was like, yeah, what? No.
There's
'Cause
actually
Hugh
a song
Jackman
from the
was in
movie
Les Mis,
that's.
too.
It's
So
in my
that's cool.
2019 like top favorite songs. It is. Never Enough. I don't know if she actually sings it, but I don't think she does. But I love that song, dude. That movie is good. Did you see that, The Greatest Showman?
No, I've never seen it.
Did you see it?
I've seen like.
Guys are not
I know
cultured.
what it is. Look, man, I don't like
We're
fucking
zesty.
musicals.
Neither do
alright?
I. Neither do I.
Yeah, I'm
but
not
that
really a
movie is
fan.
good, man. Give it a chance.
It's like Moulin Rouge.
No, it's not. I hate Moulin Rouge.
I know that Moulin Rouge.
Bree loves Moulin Rouge, bro.
My family loves
I know
Moulin
that
Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is like notoriously bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, it's one
Bree
of those
would be
movies
so
that-
upset if she was sitting here right now.
Where it's like, I'm just saying to like critics, where it's like some shit like the Star Wars prequels, where it's just like these are known as like bad movies.
Yeah.
I saw you arguing with somebody like on Facebook about that recently, right?
Oh yeah, I was just like the Star Wars prequels aren't as bad as people think they are.
I thought they're terrible.
They're not great
I
movies.
hate
They're not
You have
great.
to walk in them.
Hate them.
You have to walk into them as if you're watching a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, exactly. Like
As
You
if you're a
can't,
little
uh,
kid.
just
It's the
expect it.
acting, and I mean, I'm
What
just,
it is the first one, genuinely like okay to watch. The
yeah.
only unbearable thing is Jar Jar Binks. That's it.
Yeah.
Second
People said
one.
Hayden Christensen made them nuts too.
Oh, the second movie is what did that, and part of that is like the direction and the shit that he was given on script. Because there's
Yeah.
people like Ewan McGregor in that fucking movie.
Who's that?
Ewan McGregor, the
McGregor.
Dr. Sleep,
Oh, that guy. That's his name, dude. I was trying to think
That's
of
a
it the
weird
whole
one
time.
though.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
He's like great in those fucking movies, but
He's a good actor.
he's stilted and feels weird as fuck, like the way that he delivers lines.
Yeah.
Same thing with Natalie Portman. Like
forget
they're
she's in it,
they're on those fucking
And
movies.
Liam Neeson's in it too, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like at some point.
And they feel weird as fuck. So does Samuel L.
I
Jackson.
was about to say that. Like I'm like, what? He's in that shit
Like
too.
it has fucking star power in it. These are people who are competent.
But those
they're-
are actually newer ones too. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the older ones. Like
Oh,
when-
the old ones?
like Darth Vader. That one.
those
whatever that
ones
one's
are
called.
like
Okay.
heralded as like
Yeah,
great
you have to
fucking
put-
movies.
That.
You have to put 4 through 6 in perspective
Yeah.
of the time.
Yeah,
The time it came out, no one fucking did that prior to that.
I get it.
You got to think of them as fantasy.
I'm a
movies.
super big critic though, and that scene where he finds out that that Darth Vader is his father, and he goes, "Impossible!" I can't deal with that acting right there. It's just cringy to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The
You,
movie
you,
is.
got, you got to put it into like context with the rest of the movie.
I guess,
So
yeah.
once you get into like the first act or whatever,
Mm.
Empire is like the best out of the original 3.
Yeah.
This is the one that you're thinking of.
It's the
It's the
favorite, I
second
would think.
one.
Yeah, but it
Uh,
just that scene drives me nuts.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And like, and it's hard. It is kind of hard for people to get into like kind of older movies.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Whichever one Luke does his training in is fucking. That one gets me pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Can I go something?
I
real
don't.
quick?
Which one
That's
is that?
that's Empire also.
Yeah, that's Empire.
Yeah.
I feel like that whole like
Dude,
segment with Yoda.
unironically,
that was, like, probably about the worst part
rewatch
of the
the
movie.
shit and like keep like an open mind.
Yeah.
Keep all the newer shit out of you, like the
Just
farthest
watch it
thing
as a
from your
movie.
fucking.
Yeah, just watch it as like. All right,
think of
this is
it
some
as
shit
like
I'm
think of it as like a fantasy movie.
Yeah.
Like a knight goes to a castle and blows it up, pretty much.
I want to ask
You
you
can
guys a
even
question.
pretend it's
though.
even like underdeveloped just to make you help you get through it.
You guys, the scene, and you guys know something about the Mandela effect thing, right? So everybody remembers that scene as Luke, I am your father, and then it was actually no, I am your father, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that blew my mind, dude.
I didn't know that for the longest time.
Yeah, because everybody's like, Luke, I am your father, and I was
Yeah,
like, yeah,
'cause-
that's what it is, and
because
it's
in, like,
actually
movies
no,
and shit.
I am your father, and I'm like, no, it's not, and that's hard for me to accept.
Well, because back in the day, it
Right.
was like in like movies and shit, people would just be Luke, I am your father,
Yeah.
like making
It
fun
just
of
carried
like,
too
as
much.
a parody.
And then it became it implanted everybody in their memory, and they didn't think of
Yeah.
that actual scene. Yeah, it's crazy.
That is weird as shit.
They were talking about one with I hopped subjects, but they were talking about
Oh, you're
one
fine.
of the Mandela effects with Forrest Gump when he's sitting on the bench and he is saying something about the box of chocolate. The life is like a box.
box of chocolates.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying that's a Mandela effect, but I remember that movie. I can quote that fucking movie, like
Oh yeah.
so.
I'm
love that
about Forrest Gump, dude.
Dude,
It's about
for
that
sure.
movie. It's like
I can watch it 50 times.
It's like the dumbest, happiest climb. Like,
Pretty
it's-
much. He like does all these amazing things except for the one girl that he wants, and it ends up like
Jedi.
Yeah, Jenna, she's getting like gangbanged by like 50 dudes.
Yeah.
She's
going
getting
out
like
there
double
doing
penetrated
coke.
and like she comes back with like AIDS.
Where's your brain?
Yeah.
Wait,
What are you talking about?
we don't know if that actually. I thought she got it from sharing needles, brother. She
Yeah.
didn't get it from fucking.
Yeah, but she was going out and
No,
like
no.
fucking
They
like
made
bunch
that
of-
never
implication
implied
that
that,
she
though.
was like throwing it out there.
Yeah.
They made the implication that she was doing.
She was
drugs.
throwing it back.
She was
for,
sharing
like,
needles.
Jenny
Yeah.
was fucking sitting and spitting and spinning. Is the
You
word
guys
I'm
have
fucking
dirty
She
trying to
was
hands, bro.
getting mashed.
There's a
Yeah.
scene where
She's
she's.
spitting,
If you don't think that she's getting monster mashed,
They never
dude.
implied that though. Like,
Yes, they
Dude,
did.
it was
I
like the
swear to
time
God.
frame too, like the time era.
The
was
time
like
era was
80s,
drugs,
and
though.
like yeah, exactly. And they were just like fucking each other and doing fucking like crack and like coke because it was funny.
Robert's brain though. She getting DP'd and a couple black dicks. Like,
I didn't say anything
No, I
about
didn't
race. I didn't say anything about that. I was just saying.
I'm sorry.
She's getting the fucking monster mash.
I don't.
She's getting gangbanged.
She's getting the pound, and then she's bringing back fucking goddamn BD to old boy.
Sorry, but you can't like. It was drugs that she got the AIDS from, bro. It was the sharing needles. They showed the scene a couple times.
Dude, you can think about the movie in that innocent light if you want to, but I know she got it.
Dude, she was
got
getting the shit
smack.
beat out of her by like one of her boyfriends.
I tap out.
She was getting a clap. Yeah,
Clapped.
but yeah,
There's some people that are like, Fred's right. I don't know.
And then she came back, and then like she had fucking AIDS and shit.
And she gave it to
And
him.
yeah, exactly. She was like, all right,
She
now
did
I'll fuck
fucking
you.
give it to him.
Yeah,
Yes.
but then
God damn it!
she got the sickness.
makes me so
she had the
mad.
sickness for a while, but Little Forrest was already like fucking, I don't know, like 6 or some shit in the movie. And like
I
she
named
had
them
it.
after you. How do I even know that's
Because
like?
she died not too long after
Yeah.
that. So,
And then it just implies that Forrest lived a successful life and had AIDS.
yeah.
Apparently, they were gonna make a part 2.
No.
Bro, how do you follow up? How do you follow that?
Somebody
movie?
had like written a script and shit
Some sequels that don't need to
where
be made.
he was gonna be
Nope.
like in 9/11 and shit. And, like,
What?
all this other stuff.
Let's
Stop.
make it current. It's
I mean, he
2020
kinda-
now.
He
Stop
kind of
it.
like in the original.
Juice
He
Stews.
was like there for like Watergate and shit. Like kind of ridiculous shit.
No, but I like that though. There's people with flashlights in there, and they're keeping me awake. And he was the
He's
reason-
all asleep at his desk
Was it
in the
Nixon?
Twin Towers.
Nixon,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
I said that's the scene they set up. He's like, I was falling asleep, and out of nowhere they're flashing lights at me, and he's fucking in one of the Twin Towers.
Oh my god,
I just imagine that as an actual movie scene
dude.
because it's so
Old
fucking.
Tom Hanks.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous because it's something that I feel like movie executives would be like, oh fuck yeah, throw that in the movie. Throw that in, dude.
They've done
that
that
sounds
before in a
amazing.
What movie was it? They actually did it.
Water for Elephants.
Jet fuel can't
With-
melt, still beam.
Hang on 1 second.
Fucking asshole. I know George Bush did it.
I was there.
Old Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
He's
this
in
one.
like terrible prosthetic shit.
That movie right there. They actually did that scene.
Yeah, Remember Me.
Remember Me with then they zoom out and he's actually in the Twin Towers
Yeah.
around that time.
Is that
yeah.
fucking that or is that Water for Elephants?
That's Remember Me.
It's like another tell.
That whole movie leads up to that part. Yeah. There was that scene that you said. That's what I thought of Edward Cullen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And the
just-
fucking Robert Pattinson inside the Twin
That
Towers.
fucking movie, man. It was
I
just
don't
like
remember it at all,
they
but-
just threw it in for no fucking reason.
That it was implied like, oh my god, he's about to die. That's the whole thing, and it was supposed to be like a tragic ending because they're like falling in love and he's about to die in the Twin Towers. Yeah.
They threw it in for no fucking reason. There was no
Just to
reason.
hurt
for
you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that.
There was a lot of emotionally charged like 9/11 movies though around like
Yeah, the one with with Nicolas Cage called World Trade Center.
yeah.
For like opening credits too, they took out the Twin Towers. They used
Yeah.
to have them in there. Yep. Well, yeah. Home Alone, I watched that recently. Saw the Twin Towers.
Dude, what the fuck
Oh,
was
he's
that
on
movie?
the top of the Twin Towers in the Home Alone, where he's up there like
Yeah.
looking through a thing. Yeah. There's a lot of
What was
stuff.
that one fucking movie where it was like about the firefighters or whatever during 9/11?
Yeah, that's World Trade Center.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Yep.
It was fucking depressing.
Yeah, dude, it's mad sad, but it really does put it in perspective.
Yep.
9/11.
The 9/11 deniers. Do you guys know Louis C.K.'s joke where he's talking about that?
Yeah.
Dude, whatever happened to him?
He's still out there, dude. He got into that trouble, but he did a show recently.
Trouble?
No. Well, you don't know about that?
No.
He's like masturbating in front of people or something like that, and he got caught with this little, isn't that Me Too movement?
What he was doing was like, he has like some weird fucking mental problem where he would like try to force himself into like a room or whatever alone with a specific person and like masturbate in front of him because that's like a weird fucking mental tick for him or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the specifics.
All of his jokes are masturbating, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would just, that's how he would get off.
Like that.
And like Sarah Silverman was like, yeah, he used to do that. I was cool with it though.
Yeah.
Like
Silverman's the shit.
Because it's fucking funny.
But you know what? I was really depressed because I thought he was gonna get torn apart like Morgan Freeman, dude. Like that was depressing to hear that. Like that
no. That was bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
but they tried to drag his ass into it.
Yeah, they tried.
But, last show he did though.
This ringer of like fucking people that jerk off in front of people.
No,
like,
not that. But he did get like he was like exposed himself for doing something sexually abusive to like some girl like Morgan Freeman. But the last show that Louie was at, he got a standing ovation. The crowd accepted him really well, and he's just one of those people that's really controversial, but like I don't care what he did. The man makes me happy. I love his fucking stand up.
Here's the thing,
I'll support him. So.
He apologized and like he really made it a point to be like, hey, this isn't okay. I admit what I did. He admitted what he did, and then he was like, you know, what if this shit happened to, because he's got 2 daughters, like, what if this shit happened to my fucking kids?
Right. Yeah.
And he really tried to like put it into perspective and like. He's probably getting help for it. You know what I mean?
Maybe. But
and like, it's just one of those things where he's legitimately just a good comedian.
Yeah.
And like, he says that he didn't realize it at the time, but like, he was doing it in front of like PAs and like people like sound equipment women or like other lower tier comedians. So in his mind, he probably didn't think of it this way. But in their mind, they're thinking like, oh, well, I have to do this or else, you know, I'm going to get fucking like fired. I'm not going to get work anymore if I don't do this for this person. Yeah. It's the same thing with like fucking Terry Crews when he got like felt up by like a small Jewish man at a party.
Terry Crews?
Yeah.
Isn't Terry Crews the big dude? Like,
yeah. Because here's the thing, right?
Really quick, my favorite thing, Terry Crews, is when he's singing next to Adam Sandler and
White
fucking
Girls?
Click too, but he's he comes and he's singing next to him, he's singing that song, and you remember what I'm talking about? I don't remember what he's singing, but that's funny.
Fucking
That
Click.
guy's hilarious. I love that movie.
White Girls.
Yes,
and I miss you.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like I don't do it.
Yeah,
so funny.
Yeah, it was Adam Sandler's agent at the time, and like, dude with big fucking connections, and he was like at a big Hollywood party with his wife, and like, and he was just like kind of talking to the guy like I am you, and he like put his hand on him and like touched his fucking dick.
Tough.
And he just kind of like, whoa, what the fuck, like reeled back like he was about to fucking hit him. I guess. And he's like newer on the scene of like acting and stuff, so he's thinking like, you know, I'm a black dude. If I fucking hit this powerful Jewish agent or whatever, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to jail, and this is gonna be all over the news. Because
I never heard about that one.
Yeah. So, well, he was talking about it like real recently, and yeah, that's fucking bad, dude.
So much shit going on.
Yeah, Hollywood is fucked
Robert
up, dude.
De Niro got into it too with his assistant. All this shit, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Rob De Niro. I think of like fucking Dirty Grandpa now.
They tried to do that shit to
around.
fucking Stan Lee, and it pisses me off.
Really?
Really?
They tried.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Basically,
about that
his nurses were like taking blood from him and like doing like after his fucking wife died and shit. This is like right after his wife died, and he's like 90. He was like 90 something. He was like 98 or some shit, and they're like taking blood from him and like signing documents and shit, like selling it like on fucking black market shit, like
the
pretty
fuck?
much elderly abuse.
Yeah.
And even like one of the agents that Disney sent to like fucking watch after him and shit was doing like sort of the same shit, but they were trying to keep it under wraps. One of the fucking maids who had actually stole like tried to steal like 50 million in his name or some shit, like big fucking money in his name. She had like accused him of like walking around the house naked and like
He's an old man.
slapping
Jesus.
her ass. Dude, he just lost his fucking wife like beforehand.
Yeah.
But you never know what he's going through. You never know what his brain's
Right.
at either.
But at the same time, it's like, if, like, I'm in my 90s, I just lost my wife. This is a man who was, like, cognizant. He was there. He was, like, you know, but he was just older. That's it. He didn't have, like, dementia. When he, like, you could tell when he spoke at events and stuff that he was cognizant. You know what I mean? It's, you know, they tried to, like, do that shit to him, and it's like, it was on the news for a couple of days, and then, like, everyone was just like, oh, well, these people are obviously fucking lying. Like, this is an old dude who literally, like, I think a month or two before his wife died. So it was just one of those things where it's like, well, this is obviously a person just trying to take advantage of an elderly guy.
Yeah.
Who's famous.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I believe a lot of these actual accusations are. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Some of them, I'm sure there are. Kevin Spacey, probably
yeah.
not.
No. Yeah. Kevin Spacey, is he prosecuted? I don't know.
He got prosecuted.
Did he?
Well, really, for like some allegation-y stuff.
Oh,
right?
He was like the first one, I thought, like of this.
Well,
Me Too
he
movement.
he was like groping on and like dry humping some fucking like 15-year-old at a party.
I don't know much about that one, but like, yeah.
It's bad. Yeah. Apparently beforehand too, there's like a long-standing thing, even on like Family Guy and shit, where they were just talking about like, oh yeah, don't go into Kevin Spacey's basement or some shit, and like people kind of, it was like one of those open secret things where people kind of knew. Yeah, that's a lot of the shit in Hollywood.
Weird. How did we get on this?
I
How does anything happen?
Oh, Louis C.K. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes me mad. That's the only one that really makes me mad.
Do you remember his bit about like fuck. There was one that I was thinking of before. No, I lost it.
Oh, it's okay, dude. Louis C.K.'s got 1 million, and I quote him all the freaking time. There's a lot of things that you quote to this day, Cedric, that like I still like Superbad and stuff like that. Or what other ones do you quote all the
You
time?
can't beat that early 2000s feel movies. Like
Yeah.
that brand of humor is just so organic and dumb. It's probably the most relatable thing in my life.
Oh my
I would say that.
God!
Like,
You know what movie I want
the
to
workaholics
watch?
type shit.
That we haven't seen it forever. We used to quote all the time. Land of the Lost. You
Yeah,
remember that?
the fucking Will Ferrell. You ever seen
Oh,
that shit?
I've seen like bits and parts of it. I've never
Oh my
watched the full
God.
thing.
Dude, it's so dumb. I love it. Him
You
and Danny
cop-
McBride, whenever they're together in anything, I'm about
Yeah. Legally, you have to tell me if you're a police officer. It's just so funny when they're in the pool. Man, I really want to watch that movie. You should look up the clip.
Chaka, are you a cop?
That's not.
Chaka, you legally have to tell me if you're a cop.
No, that's it's not an answer, Chaka. That's your name.
And he's just fucking high as fuck.
And man, what's Will Ferrell doing in that scene? Where oh my God, dude.
Dude, does he get chased by the giant crab?
Doesn't he like turn around and there's like a big fucking like mosquito creature
No,
on his
it's a
back?
giant crab.
It's a crab.
And
Yeah.
it's sucking his blood.
And
God.
steam, like, fucking
Oh my, you're
boil
thinking
him.
of the mosquito thing. That scene though, there's the crab that's walking down. He's just like, what the fuck? But that scene where he's like turning white because the mosquito's on him.
Yeah.
And he turns around and they're just like, oh God, he's got this big mosquito. Like, God, I want to watch the movie because I
And-
lost a lot of the memory of it, man. And I
Dude,
gotta watch
you gotta
it.
sit down and watch it. It's so
I gotta-
fucking
again,
good.
I gotta
Even at
watch
the end, they have like fucking. It looks like Star Trek, fucking like
We're
goddamn
gonna-
lizard people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what
really
you're talking.
need this job.
Yeah.
That's that volcano scene.
There's a dinosaur in it, dude. It's a good
The
movie.
big fucking bug eyes. Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to quote that
Fucking
movie
guys.
a lot. I can't remember the quote you used to say from it all the time, but man, yeah.
What's another early 2000s movie? Step Brothers.
Yeah, oh my, that.
Yep.
That's another
Timeless.
one. Yes, you used to do that one all the time. Yeah,
They just have like it's just such a good it's very free flowing too. It's like there's almost
Yeah.
like zero hesitation. They're just like they have this whole like spiel and like and everyone around them is just like awestruck because they're just fucking weird. Like
Oh yeah.
I like the weird. I like that brand of humor. I don't know. It's dry, but it's also very like kind of like resonant.
There's the fucking part when they're in the boardroom meeting, and he's like trying to introduce like the boat thing to his dad.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, it's like they're taking it so fucking seriously.
Yeah.
And like at the end, he's like, he's like, where the fuck is my boat? Where's my boat? And he's shut up! And in the video, you just see it smash into the fucking pier.
Yeah, and he just has like a real life stroke. And he starts fucking like just going. It looks like he's about to cry. It's like the best acting in the movie.
It's so good.
So good, dude.
Shut up! Don't ask about it.
Oh my
Some of
god.
that shit. Some of that shit, man. Will Ferrell used to be Talladega Nights, and
Yep.
all that shit used to be great. And
And
then-
Blades of Glory.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
Okay, I forget about that one sometimes.
it's so funny.
What was the one with him and like Owen Wilson's brother? Old School.
Yep.
Old school.
You my boy, Blue.
I
Yeah,
remember that
yeah.
one.
Old School's really fucking good.
The
Yeah,
who
one
else
where
was
they're in
the,
college and they start like they're grown fucking. They're like in their 40s or 30s or some shit, and they're like trying to start like a
a fraternity.
fraternity. I was thinking a sorority. I don't know what they're trying to start like a fraternity, and like they're just doing dumb shit to the pledges. They're doing it to like get some kind of like fund or some shit.
Yeah, and it has like Luke Wilson and
Luke
Vince
Wilson.
Vaughn. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's his name. I'm trying to think of the one that I liked. You guys probably didn't
fucking
see.
Snoop Dogg was in it, and like Will
Yep.
Ferrell's naked in front of him. He's like, "Yeah, streaking!" He's like running down the street naked.
I love it when he gets hit with the fucking like the horse tranquilizer too, and he's just like,
Yeah.
"You're weird."
The fucking old guy Blue is like mud wrestle. Well, he's about to mud wrestle the two hot chicks or whatever.
Yeah.
And he
There
just
it is.
fucking dies.
Well, they show him.
Did you guys see
their tits and then he
Semi-Pro?
dies. Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Love
say
that
that one too. A lot of people don't like
That's great.
Semi-Pro.
I
but,
love
like,
Semi. Dude, we need to just sit down and watch some Will Ferrell movies, like
I know, right?
Anchorman and Elf.
Even his dumb ones are solid, except Elf. Fuck Elf.
You don't like Elf?
I don't like Elf.
Stop it!
I won't.
What are the three food
Elf
groups,
is fun.
dude? Oh, dude, I love Elf.
I remember watching it, but I don't remember a lot about it.
This is
Speaking of-
Buddy. What's your favorite color? I guess how he answers the phone.
Yep.
Is that-
Speaking of dumb, shitty Christmas movies, anything with Tim Allen, you could throw that right in the trash.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
The Santa Claus is the worst thing
It's a
in the world.
classic.
It is rough on the
You
eyes.
son of a bitch.
You know what?
No, dude, I was wanting to watch the Santa Claus today. Like, really
No,
bad.
I would never have any innate desire to watch fucking Santa
Come on,
Claus.
man.
I will throw a
right.
big ass rock at Santa
What
Claus.
is your problem with Tim Allen?
Okay. Let's talk about Tim Allen real quick. He has to play
Celebrity
this
beef.
weird fucking like
Everyman.
everyman dad complex. He's just like a fucking. He's trying so hard in all these goddamn movies he's in that it's almost hard to
What
watch.
has he been in recently?
He's like a fucking dull ass like live action Hank Hill. Like dude, he just fucking he sucks the emotion out of a goddamn scene. All the fucking
Stop.
Santa Claus is him like yeah exactly like Home Improvement.
I never
I
watched
have
the
one
show.
reaction to everything.
But listen, dude, Buzz Lightyear would not be the same if Tim Allen did not voice him.
Thank you for your voice. That's all I want from
Okay,
you, dude.
as long as you don't take anything away from his Buzz Lightyear, I'm fine.
Yeah, dude, I won't touch Toy Story, but I don't really
Good.
like that much
What?
either.
What? You don't like Toy Story?
Like, I
That's
like-
my childhood.
I like the first one. I like the second one. There didn't need to be anything else.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fair.
You could have
The
just
third one
closed
was
the doors
great
right
and
there,
sad.
and I would have been so satisfied with the series.
Second one is one of my favorite.
I thought Toy
like,
Story
animated
4.
movies.
Listen,
It's up there for me. Yep.
there was a scene in Toy Story 4 where me and John literally cried of laughter because Jordan Peele and what's the other guy's name that's with him? Keanu? Is it Keanu? Is,
No.
Yeah,
Ke-
Keanu Reeves, dude.
is that his name? Oh no, my God! dude.
Keanu's the cat too.
Uh,
for the fucking
No,
movie.
isn't it? Is it
Ke- Peele.
Keegan Michael Peele.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of
it's
Jordan.
Jordan Peele? But they
Keegan, Mike, and-
voiced these two.
Kegel, Mike, and Key.
Thank you. They voiced these two stuffed animals that are joined by the hand,
Kegel.
and they have so many scenes, bro, where it's just too
Keegan-Michael
funny,
Key.
man. Like, literally cried. Like, 3 different scenes where they do the same thing, but it's so funny. And you didn't see Toy Story 4, but I guarantee you would have cried at that scene. It's so funny, bro. They made that movie. They made the movie amazing.
See, and I can even appreciate that and, like, the silliness, but you just gave the story, the simple idea, so much depth.
They
that
closed...
It just kind of... You didn't even have to close it. The series didn't need
That's
closure.
what
But they
He
closed
grew
it in
up
a way
and the
that...
toys moved on.
I liked Toy Story 4.
He moved on and the toys moved on. I get the grand gesture of the closure
Oh, yeah.
in the series, but I just feel like there doesn't need to be 17
Hey,
sequels.
I'm tired. You got me with Keanu Reeves.
I didn't. What?
I'm like,
He's
yeah, that's his
fucking in
name,
it?
Keanu Reeves, dude. No, but you know the funny thing is, Keanu Reeves is in the movie.
What the fuck?
He is. Look, he is Duke Kaboom. He's a motorcycle guy.
Oh,
That's
shit.
hilarious.
What the
that
fuck?
Yeah, he plays
Funny.
the.
What are
Yes.
the odds?
I looked and I was like, oh my god, Keanu Reeves is in that movie.
Dude, shitty Christmas movies.
Oh yeah. Santa Claus, terrible. I don't like Tim Allen. We've covered that. Let's jump to the claymations.
Wait.
No.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle
I don't
All
know.
Arnold
that one.
Schwarzenegger.
And I can't argue with you on claymation. It's awful.
Jingle
What
All the Way,
the
dude.
fuck?
With
Whoa, wait.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
fucking-
I don't think I've ever seen that.
And what's his face?
Kindergarten Cop 2, he's in that. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like that movie actually.
Jingle All the Way.
What's his face? The comedian, the black dude. Sinbad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Sinbad and if you Turbo Man. I've got to get the Turbo Man action figure.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, he
He's a pretty
like
good
fucking
Arnold.
dresses up as him and shit. And
Can you
he's
give
like
me a get to the
big
chopper
metal
real
suit.
quick?
Get to the chopper.
Can you? Okay.
That was pretty good.
Not bad. You need to yell a little louder, but that was pretty good.
I can't. I can't do it. It's
I
not
felt
in
like
me.
you really wanted
I've
to.
never seen that. That's fucking whack.
It's one of those things where like I'm afraid
Every
to
time
do
I
it.
think of Arnold now, I think of him and Danny DeVito and twins, dude. I just think of fucking twins.
What?
Arnold was in a movie with Danny DeVito where they were playing twins.
Well, where the
Called
fuck am I?
Twins.
Yeah,
I don't know that one.
I remember
dude.
there was.
I only
wasn't-
remember him in Terminator, the first Predator, and like Kindergarten Cop, and those are the only movies I really remember.
Wasn't there one where he gets pregnant?
What? Are you thinking of?
Junior?
Oh man, I don't know.
I think it's called Junior.
Dude, he was in so much shitty shit in the fucking like 90s to early 2000s.
Are you guys on him?
Jingle All the Way. There you go.
There's one that I actually I forgot about.
This movie is like everyone says that this is a bad movie, and I'm obviously it is. But there's some moments that make me
Yeah, he is a
fucking
Total Recall.
cry laughing and fucking Jingle All the Way. There's like a part.
I gotta
where,
watch that again because I did hear it's pretty funny.
There's a part where they're trying to get this like Turbo Man action figure, and one of the fucking Sinbad plays like a mailman, and he's got like some shit in his bag, and he's like chasing fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Arnold Schwarzenegger takes like a fucking like a package out of his shit, and he's like, "Everyone stop! This is a bomb!"
yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh shit!" And then he actually like hears ticking inside of it. Like he has no idea that this is actually a fucking bomb, and he like throws it at them, and all you hear is boom, and like it's the most fucking wacky shit. Where it's like, if this were like it was unintentionally funny in that like if this were a modern day movie, those cops would be fucking dead. Instead, it's just like a comedy like, oh, haha, it blew up and soot in their face. But in a modern context, it's so much fucking worse.
Dude, those
so much
older
worse.
movies were so like unrealistic, and I can't handle it anymore. Do you know what? You guys are probably gonna be like, "Holy shit, I forgot about that movie, Snow Dogs." Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember fucking Snow Dogs.
dude.
With Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yes, man. There's a scene where he first takes them out mushing successfully for the first time, and then he actually ends up falling off. He falls off, and the dogs leave him. He gets first attacked by a grizzly bear, but not attacked. The grizzly bear comes. First part, he should have died.
Comes, dude.
Oh damn! Yeah, he came all over him, dude. It was a lot. No. But he should have died right there. He runs away from the grizzly bear somehow, falls down a cliff at least like 50 feet, lands on his feet. Legs aren't broken. He's fine. The cliff breaks. He ends up going downhill. He falls forever down this hill. He's fine still. Ends up on ice. The ice breaks. He falls on the ice. He should have hypothermia and dies. He ends up crawling out of the water. Should have died there too. Ends up passing out in the middle of nowhere. Snow, blizzard everywhere. Should have died right there, and he's fine. It bothered me a lot. The amount of times he should have died, and he didn't fucking die. And I was like, God.
Even the dogs surviving, which I guess is possible, but at the same time,
The dogs are gone at this point.
Is that the one where Burt Reynolds is like his dad or some shit?
Is he his dad?
And they're like eating fucking blue cheese together or some
no,
shit?
that's not Burt Reynolds. That guy's actually dead. He actually died that year. The movie came out in like
Reynolds?
January.
Dude, Burt Reynolds died recently.
No. That wasn't Burt Reynolds though. Snow Day. Oh no, Snow.
Snow Day.
The
Shitty
Snow Day.
Nickelodeon
Snow
movie.
Dogs. I don't know his name, but I looked it up. The movie came out in January. That guy actually died in November of that year. James Coburn is his dad. Thunderjack.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah, that's sad.
Blue cheese. Like there was an
Nobody
entire...
can eat more cheese than me. I'm just like,
disgusting,
what's
dude.
happening?
Blue cheese is fucking nasty. If you like blue cheese, you can go fuck yourself, honestly.
Hey, I had a blue cheeseburger the other day, and I think I'm allergic to blue cheese. There's
Dude, we already knew that. You already had a fucking crazy allergic
I
reaction,
remember
you
that.
asshole.
Listen, but like at that moment, I was like, oh, it can't be the blue cheese because I can't believe you remember that.
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom breaking out in hives and shit. Like, I don't know what I ate, but I'm dying. I had like
Cheese
hot
and
wings
wool.
with
You're
blue
a
cheese
strange man.
and cats and dust and pollen. Yeah.
Dude, speaking of having a black son,
What?
Snow
How
dogs.
black son have?
Snow dogs.
Oh, you're fucking. I thought you were trying to throw me under the bus.
Fucking, dude, you see
Nobody knows about my black son, dude.
a black son named Tim? He's like 13-pound baby.
Jesus.
Dad, I want to go to the store, Dad.
What?
I say you
Give
can't
me
leave.
quota.
Jesus.
Oh, have you seen this video of the fucking blackface
Oh, God,
teacher?
here you go.
Dude, I showed a little bit of this. It's so fucking bad.
What do you got
All right, we
Yeah.
it's this teacher that did it for Halloween or whatever, because he wanted to do this thing where he's like, I'm gonna do lesson plan about like Microsoft technology and AI and all this other shit.
That's a good segue,
He's like-
by the way.
Yeah, thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
I'm impressed. I'm like, where's he
doing,
going
dude?
with this? And I was like, damn, I did set him up for that. Fuck. Here we go. Go ahead.
He like does his shit for Halloween where he dresses up as the rapper Common. And he's like, oh, well, this is going to be fucking great. I'm like breaking down boundaries or some shit. And like, he's wearing a fucking bald cap and he's doing blackface. And it's so bad.
I wish we had a. Can you link a description in their YouTube video to show?
I'll do it.
Because it's ridiculous.
It's bad. It's so bad.
So,
All
did
right.
you see it?
Yeah.
Stop it. He looks like he's
Why
ready
does
to
he
mug
have
these
to
kids,
rap
dude.
though?
It zooms in on his face.
Oh my god.
He like lifts his
movie-
arms like he's gonna do another.
It reminds me of fucking Freedom Riders.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right,
How
kids.
so,
Now
dude?
it reminds me of Lean on Me.
Microsoft technology, AI.
If
blow
this
your
podcast
mind.
had seasons, like the first season would be called Lean on Me because you bring this up in so many of the episodes.
Watch it.
You know what? It sounds like he's trying to do DMX.
Isn't it?
It doesn't
It's
sound
bad.
like. Yeah, it's bad. It
It
sounds.
hurts me to watch it. I have
It's so
indigestion.
painful. Like, you gotta think he woke up and like had this shit in his head all day. Like, fuck yes,
I'm gonna
this
make
is gonna
I'm
blow
gonna make
their
a
mind.
difference.
This is gonna blow their mind. Microsoft technology. The future is in your hands.
It's fucking Robert Downey Jr. Driving Thunder.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I love that movie.
It is.
I fucking
Holy shit.
love that movie.
There's a reason why he does it in that movie, though. There's like context behind it. He's doing it because the actor that he's playing is a fucking selfish, vain asshole.
No. Doesn't Robert Downey Jr. play a black guy in that movie?
Yeah, well, he's doing a character that's doing blackface.
No, I'm talking. Talking about Tropic Thunder.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No, he's not literally playing a black person.
No,
he's playing an idiot who thinks that he is a black person.
Oh, I thought they were just being really disrespectful.
No.
No, even the movie like sets him up later on near the end as a serious actor. Like,
Yeah. Remember later on he like takes the fucking shit off of him and he's white underneath.
Oh,
myself, and he just says something like.
I
Stupid
forgot
like
he was
that.
in that. Is it? There's Robert Downey Jr.
He plays like an Australian guy. He's like, oh, I'm Doc Shepard or some shit.
That's what it is.
And he like fucking, and he's like doing the shit, and he's literally going fucking insane. And all the while he's just doing like he really thinks that he's fucking black or some shit.
He's getting really into his role.
And like the one fucking what's his face, little something. The one character that's with them, the rapper.
Oh, yeah, the small little guy.
Booty Sweat or
Yes,
some shit.
thank you. I think it is Booty
like,
Sweat, which is yes.
That was the drink or whatever, but he was like
going to. Don't they make fun of Forrest Gump in that movie too?
Yeah.
And like a
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack. Yes.
Yeah. So
Yep. It's the only thing I've liked Ben Stiller in. Everything else, I hate Ben Stiller, dude.
I can see that.
Yeah, Ben Stiller is just
Heartbreak Kid.
But
you
you gotta give him and
that.
pay homage to Mikey for in Happy Gilmore when he's the orderly.
Yeah.
Mikey used to say that all the time. You go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. You're in my world now, Grandma.
He's a very like. I've only liked him in bits.
Yeah.
Like, give me a small dose of him, but you give him a whole movie where
What
he's
about
the protagonist. Ooh.
What about Dodgeball? I love Dodgeball.
I love Dodgeball too.
I like
but it's
Ben
not
Stiller
all
in
about
Dodgeball
him.
too.
And I like Vince Vaughn.
You know what you don't like him in? Around your age, you were Night of the Museums. Were
Night of the
big,
Museum
and you
Zoolander.
hated that. And Zoolander. And you hated that. I feel like you started hating Ben Stiller. I feel like if they never made Night of the Museum, you wouldn't have hated Ben Stiller. I feel like that made you hate him.
Yeah, probably. But that movie is so bad that I have to hate him now.
Yeah, it sucks. And I don't like him in it.
Go back and watch the one with him and Cameron Diaz. It's pretty good.
Cameron Diaz and Ben Stiller.
What the fuck is that movie?
It's the one where he has
Me,
like
myself,
a little bit.
and no, wrong.
No,
That's
it's the one where he has like a little bit of cum on his ears and shit, and he like wipes it
Oh
back.
my god, I fucking love this movie.
It's the one where he like fucking gets his dick in the zipper, and it's like all they show it in the uncut version, and like all of his shit, the Frank and the Beans.
You're not thinking of Along Came Polly, are you?
Yeah.
That's Jennifer Aniston. That's not Cameron Diaz.
Are you serious?
Just Jennifer Aniston, yeah.
Oh.
Because you're making
Damn, that did hurt me, but yeah, no.
There is one with him and Cameron Diaz, though.
Is there? Look it up.
I just remember because her dad was Keith David.
Yeah, Along Came Polly, that was that one.
The guy that voices Spawn, and he was in The Thing, Keith David, black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember because he was her dad in that movie. And it was the funniest shit ever. And he saw it and he was like, oh, the Frank and the Beans?
Are you thinking of There's Something About Mary?
Yep.
There's something about
That's
Mary.
what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
In
that movie's fucking hilarious.
Was it that movie or another movie where he fucked the watermelon?
I don't remember that.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's that movie.
See?
He drills a hole in the fucking watermelon.
Retract that, bro. He's just bad in Night of the Museum, but other things he's not bad at, dude. Like, I know, alright, fine, that's fine.
He's okay.
To each his own, dude.
But, like... I guess
anyway,
he's had some reputable things. But,
so back to the fucking teacher thing, yeah. Apparently, the kids were like telling him not to do it. Just don't do it. And he did it anyway for Halloween. So, yeah. That was Blackface teacher.
That happened around Halloween time.
Yeah, it happened in like the Chicago area. Because he was trying to dress as Common. Like the rapper Common.
When you first said Common, I was like a Common? Like, what are you talking about? I got that guy.
Like a common guy?
I'm sorry, is that bad?
No,
you're
right.
We were talking because I forgot that guy existed, dude. Like, I was really confused. Oops, sorry. I meant no offense.
You're fine. Just fucking
I didn't know what you were talking about. Like, that was before I saw the video. I didn't put two and two together.
No,
God,
like
cringy.
yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, he was trying to be the fucking rapper Common. It's just bad.
It's just.
Is he still even sing? Does he do anything anymore? Because I don't even know.
I think he just coasts off his Resident Evil movie. I don't know, paychecks.
He was in Resident Evil?
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah, Common was in Resident Evil.
I know he was in Terminator Salvation.
Was he?
Oh fuck! I even forgot he was in that. Yeah, he was in. It's kind of sweet.
And then he's in John Wick.
Yep.
He's okay in John Wick.
Yeah, he's not like terrible.
I think he's a
bad.
fine actor.
I think that Resident Evil movie he was in, it was like, no, it was.
It's kind of forgettable.
Yeah, very forgettable.
I'm looking, dude.
Never really like a super strong role.
I'm serious about the community.
Yep.
I'm gonna
I
do
kinda remember
things,
what you're
special
talking about here.
things, or like, I don't fucking.
I don't see him.
I don't know what his shtick is.
Yeah.
I don't see it in his filmography,
He's
but
got
like,
some kind of gimmick.
it's. I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yep, he's totally in it.
Yeah.
Like all
I don't doubt you.
serious
I just don't remember.
shit that's trying to be
Oh yeah,
like.
he's in Wanted too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I don't see it though.
Curve the BB or curve the bullet.
The BB.
Yeah, Brandon hit me in the fucking eyeball with a BB gun.
How'd that make you feel?
Not good. He was in like so we were like hanging out or whatever, and like we were all with the neighborhood kids like fucking around with BB guns.
Yeah.
He was in like 5 yards down or some shit, and I'm in one of the yards grabbing something for somebody, and all I hear is curb the BB, and I look up, I'm like, huh? And I just see his arm just whip around, and I see a fucking tiny dot immediately just hit me in the fucking eyeball, and I'm like, oh!
Oh, shit!
And it like got me right in the fucking tear duct. And
Speaking
I
of hitting people in the eyeballs.
Oh, yeah, dude. So this is a special time in me and Fred's life. Where,
Special time.
Special time.
Yeah, it's pretty special. And Fred was fucking around antagonizing me, and I'm just like, bro, fuck you, back off.
Oh, that was the story, by the way. That was it.
Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
I just thought you said hit him in the eyeball, dude. Baby spoon.
Yeah.
Just came into my
Baby
head.
spoon?
Fred decided to throw a
We
baby
were-
spoon at my fucking eye.
Yeah, we were just fucking around, and I was like, said he did something to me, and I'm like, I gotta hit him with something, and I was looking around, and I picked up a little baby spoon when Jake was a baby, a little baby spoon, brother. I threw it at him from across the hallway. Did it about 20 feet, and I threw this shit like a fucking throwing knife, dead center in the retina, dude. And
It made
yeah,
my eye bleed.
said he almost went
Holy
blind that day,
shit.
legitimately.
My
almost
blood
went
started to
blind.
pool in like my fucking like near my pupils.
my
We had
God.
to take him to urgent care or the eye doctor.
Yeah,
or
it was
some
urgent
shit.
care. And get this, they tried to get CPS involved because
Yes!
they thought my grandpa beat him.
I almost fucked
What
up,
the
bro.
fuck?
They thought the Cedric was getting beaten shit out
And
of
me
home.
and Fred are sitting there arguing at this bitch like, bro, shut the fuck up. You're not
Should've
getting my
let him,
grandpa
dude.
in trouble because you're
Should have let him.
presumptuous ass.
That's
Can't
the-
Get a
understand
new
the situation.
grandpa, dude.
That's the day.
No,
I,
I love my grandpa.
that's the day I really found out that Cedric is blind, because they did a.
vision. test.
They're doing the vision test, right? I hit Cedric in the right eye, left
Yep.
eye. Right eye. I
Right
hit.
eye.
I hit you in the right eye. Yeah. I hit you in the right eye, and they were doing the vision test. You know how they make you cover one eye, and then they make you read the lines. So he. Whoa. He covered his left eye, and started reading it, and he did well on it. And then, so he read it with the bad eye. And then he read it with the good eye, and I didn't know. He failed the test. He did better with the fucking eye, hit him with the baby spoon, than he did with the fucking good eye. And I was like, oh, Cedric's blind as fuck. Like, I didn't feel bad. I was like, well, you're blind anyway, dude. You're fine. But literally, dude, his eye was like
My
that for a
vision is
minute.
bad and I can't see well.
His
at night.
whole iris was red. Like,
Jesus.
yeah, dude, it was bad. I fucked him up. But that was some good ass aim. Come on.
Hey, remember?
Yeah, not bad.
Remember when we were fighting with the brooms and I got you in the nose real good? And you were like
my nose
fucking
is in the way.
bloody ass nose and shit, and I was just like, oh fuck. It's like, you okay? Like I had to keep apologizing. I was just like, oh shit.
I got
We used to
remember, yeah.
get really rough.
Yeah. Not you used to get more rough with like Brandon and Mikey and Zach, and I had my fuckery moments, but like. Well,
Oh yeah. No, we used to throw on boxing gloves though and fist fight in the backyard.
I remember Tony knocked me out. Like we used to be boxing for some reason. They're like, "Fred box Tony," and I'm like, "Yeah, fuck, of course." And I don't remember anything else. Tony knocked me the fuck out.
don't
in 2
say, like-
seconds. Boom, one hit and I was down.
Once it
Don't
starts,
remember
they
anything
dive
else.
right in,
No.
dude. They just like they go kind of hard.
we had that was an era where we were nothing but boxing, UFC, little fighting.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that was when Mikey was really getting into that shit. He was wanting his ground game. He was taking a Muay Thai class, I think, in Melvindale.
Yeah,
He would get
Brazilian
real
Jiu-Jitsu.
into- Oh, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that's what it was, yeah.
And it was not Royce Gracie, but it was somebody else. Whoever his teacher's name is.
Yeah.
But a very renowned person. Like it was
Holy
like
shit.
his place, and like
Yeah.
yeah, Mike
Yeah.
did it for like a
He's
year and
getting
a
into
half.
it, dude. He was getting really good, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was really good.
That was around the time we used to watch Never Back Down, like every day on repeat.
Yep.
Like he loved that.
Blood and Bone.
Yep, we were into that era of just like kind of street fighting.
Never Back
guess that's
Down
what you-
2.
2008.
We're gonna call
Fucking-
it street fighting because Mike is the only person that like actually like took it to bars and shit and started to fight people.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah. Right.
Good times though.
Yep.
Test it out, dude.
Said he used to have
Take it for a drive.
the flying knees. What was it? He used to be able to do that shit crazy.
Oh, dude, I'm mad dangerous. I'm not like it's not like I'm not even kidding you. Like
I'm sure. I'm sure you are. You want to go?
Said
dude?
he's crazy, bro.
I'll kill you.
I would not. No.
I'll let you, dude. I want to die.
No, said he's a madman, dude. He can throw it out.
Give me some of that.
It took a
gum,
lifetime of getting my
I think I
ass
took the
beat
last
on
one.
though. Straight up.
dude. Oh, really?
Yep. Sorry, baby
Oh.
boy. Hey, you got me hooked on these, by the way. The body armors.
Yeah.
They are so good. I got mango pizza.
Body armor, endorse us.
Please.
I
Dude,
drink
I'd
3 of
be
you a
down
day.
for that.
I drink one a day.
Get some
When I
kind
get
of
diabetes, it'll
endorsement.
probably be on you.
My
so
favorite strawberry
endorse me.
banana, but mango peach is really good.
I love mango.
Mm-hmm.
Mango anything is just like, it's my shit.
Shit's prime. Like when Mexican people like put the fucking like the red chili and like the lime and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
with it,
Oh,
like,
dude.
the
On the
candy,
ice
dude.
cream
Lucas?
shit.
Yeah, but with like mangoes, they'll even get like dehydrated
Yeah, yeah.
mangoes and put that shit on there. And it's
Oh man, you get me started on Lucas, dude. Oh, I want a Lucas sucker. You remember that?
I hated that shit back in the day.
I'll-
and
I'll
like,
like, take the
like,
first
as
layer of
an
skin off
adult,
your mouth.
Oh,
as
yeah.
an adult, I'm just like, oh yeah, that shit's great.
Cedric lost a tooth from a now and later, bro. Yeah,
Ooh.
candy was dangerous as a kid.
Candy was
You lost
dangerous.
it on Christmas too, didn't you? You been in that now and later?
Yeah, it was around there.
It was on Christmas, I think.
Merry
it was.
Christmas, dude.
Dude, I had a string of like bad Christmases. Like, I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, like I even had my leg surgery in one. Like it was me and Mike's sister Amber. We were running down the street and we were like kids, you know, we were like racing. And I get to the porch, I slid in mud, and like I hit this fucking like weird rusty like little part of the stairs that was sticking out. And I didn't think anything of it. I just cleaned it off and went about my business. Around Christmas, that's when it happened. So like the day of Christmas, my leg is swollen and it's purple.
Oh my god.
Like visibly, you could pour peroxide on this. Nothing was cut and it was bubbling up.
Oh.
So it was super bad infection, and I'm fucking besides myself. I couldn't even make sentences at that point. I was just,
I remember.
Having a stroke.
Yeah, dude. And then they took me in.
Yeah, take you
and
to hospital. Yeah.
First
that
thing they
shit
told me
was
is, well, we're gonna have to do surgery on your leg. And I was like, all right, cool. Can I can I see that little bucket over there? And they gave me it. I was like, oh! I just started like power puking it so casual, and I just thanks. And I gave it back to him. I don't even know if I was supposed to, but I was so
God.
disoriented. I was like, here. And yeah, I was in the hospital for like a week.
You got, like sepsis or some shit.
Yeah, dude. It was
bad.
like cellulitis.
Oh my god.
And they almost had to take the leg. If I would have waited any longer, they said that just would have been it.
He said he would have been in Gimp, dude.
Huh.
Would have been carrying him around.
He would have been in Septic 5, dude.
Dude,
Buh. Buh.
Lost me on that one.
it's okay. We're not
Dude.
gonna get into it.
Oh, I'll tell you about it right now. It's a fucking like.
Is this another podcast
some
where you
man
talk
in
about
a-
Rob Zombie and the septic shit guy?
No, dude, shut up. Fucking, it's some guy that's getting off sexually to dressing up like a gimp and going inside of a septic tank and like dunking his head in and shit. And he's like, "Are you like, you know, when you come out of the water and you're like, bleh," you know?" He's like, he's surfacing under the shit, like shit and piss that's liquidized, and he like goes under,
So tell
and
you
he
what.
like, and he raises his head out,
I
and he's
literally
like,
threw up just now.
"Bah," and he's like
Hey.
fucking trying to get it out his eyes and
I
shit.
got it.
Septic
It's
5.
bad.
We can
Please
stop.
endorse us. We talk about
Septic
you every
5.
single one of our fucking
Dude,
podcasts.
sponsored by Septic 5. It's just some fucking guy.
I must have told
And then
him.
we all do it. We all just merge.
I can't, dude.
He comes in like a fucking gimp suit covered in poop, and he's just like, "Yeah, guys, hell yeah, I endorse you guys," and then walks out.
Yeah, and that was it.
That's it.
So I used to want Taco Bell, and now I just don't.
Dude, fucking, have you heard about the shit bucket attacks?
Oh,
No, what
can you
is
stop
that?
talking about poop?
I'm
guys?
sorry,
No,
I
we're gonna
have
touch on
to.
poop.
I have to. It's this fucking guy
Pain.
that, and like on the Hollywood Strip or whatever, this lady was like fucking walking like right after she ate something. Like right after she was getting home from like a lunch or some shit with her family. And apparently some fucking dude, while she was driving, some guy fucking pulled her out of her fucking car, like gave her the monster mash a little bit.
It's the mash.
And pulled her into a fucking alley and like got a bucket of hot diarrhea
That's tough.
and just poured like dropped it on her.
I think I remember that on the news actually. Yeah.
I think I'd rather be
Fucking
sexually
bad.
assaulted.
It's
That's
so
sensitive. I'm sorry.
It's so fucking bad. Like they have the video up and it's hard to watch. Like apparently the paramedics were like, it's so hot, it must be fresh. Like a bucket.
I heard he was
dude.
like
Who set it up as
storing
like
it up for a little while.
For a month. And oh my, she said that it was in her eyes and in her mouth.
Now
and
she wants
shit.
to sue for emotional distress or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Or hardship. Yeah, hey
Do
man.
it, dude.
That's tough, dude.
That's
Jesus
hard to get
Christ.
over. Because not only did you just like brutalize me, you just fucking took my dignity and threw fecal matter in my fucking face.
Yeah, she
In
probably
her
has some fucking disease.
eyes.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
Oh yeah. Like she probably like had to go get cleaned right after that.
Yeah.
Like,
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah.
God in
Blah.
heaven, dude. I can't hear. Every time you say that, I imagine a shit bubble, and I don't like it.
Probably, dude.
and that merges a mouth. It's
Fuck.
Dude. Apparently, it's inspired
I'm
copycats.
squeamish, bro. I can't.
This shit happened like a couple more times in California.
What the fuck, man?
Another time in.
I'm glad we're not drinking because I throw up.
I think Colorado it happened in, and now it's happening in like Canada and like I forget some other fucking country. Some apparently the guy in Canada when he Toronto or some shit when he was like setting up for the shit, people saw that he was setting up for it, and he was like giggling about it.
What the
Like
fuck, man?
giggling to himself about the shit. Like that's
About this shit, literally?
Yeah,
That's tough.
that's fucked up, dude.
No,
Imagine that.
I don't want to.
That's
tough.
the last thing
I'm actually
I
in a
want.
little physical pain. I have like stomach cramps right now.
Yeah,
It's tough.
that was bad, dude.
I'm mad.
That was pretty funny. I thought that would be nice to
Oh yeah.
rile you up a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, it makes me
Get
really
you good.
Oh yeah, dude. That's a great way to make me I was hungry and everything, bro. I was really excited for food, but now
I'm done for food,
No, I don't want
still-
food now. I'm
You
done
don't?
with you and food.
dude. I love you, dude.
But some BC's pizza does sound pretty good.
BC,
Ooh.
I don't really like BC's.
I
Stop
don't.
it.
It's like grease.
Damien was
mess.
saying that the other day
It's
too.
grease and
He's
cheese.
over BC's, and I'm just like, dude, I fucking love BC's, man.
I used to.
or a
'cause
Canela sub.
I'm
Give me something, dude.
I'm over it because my family, like, back in the day, we used to get BC's like almost every single fucking day.
Yeah, that was our Friday nights. My
It is
family.
the easy way to feed like 6 people. Yeah.
Yeah,
The big
And-
party ones, the
Yep.
big square pizzas. Yeah.
and the fucking it tastes like rubber. The cheese tastes like
It
rubber. right now.
does. It's like texturally sometimes there's nothing going on.
And then
but grease.
like it gets cold instantly, and then the fucking sauce evaporates or some shit.
Yeah,
There's
and
like
man,
barely
what
any sauce.
little sauce they fucking put on there. They just really don't put that shit in there, dude.
You guys are bumming me
And
out.
I
What's a
don't,
good pizza to you then?
You know, I battle with that. I really do battle with that question. What is good pizza? What
know-
qualifies for good pizza?
Have you guys ever heard of Slice of the 80s?
mm-mm.
That's a good
No.
spot. That's a good spot. Hannah, that's the last couple times we've got pizza. She's got Slice of the 80s. It's actually really good. I'm good with that. Besides a upper class pizza like Pizza Vino, have I had you Pizza Vino before?
Is it kind of like
It's actual like authentic Italian pizza. I got
Yeah.
Damien it before. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got Damien that pizza before, but it's really good. You can't go in there and just be like, "Hey, I need a pepperoni pizza."
Chicago deep dish for me? That's like good ass
Dude.
pizza.
There's a
That's
legit
good-ass pizza.
like pizza place in Chicago that you get like a pan. Like,
Oh yeah, dude, I
actual
went to it. I think this year too.
Dude, it's so good. I got us in like in 10 minutes just by talking to somebody because I was so happy. That pizza's amazing.
Dude,
Shit.
have you had it's in my
Sausage
area,
is
Southwest. It's called Chicago's Pizza. Oh my
Good
god,
one. That's
heartburn. It's so fucking good.
Bah.
Chicago's pizza.
Buh. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's called Chicago's fucking indigestion, dude.
Indicators.
yeah.
And you hear that and you're just like, what's coming next? They're gonna talk about shit.
Stop it.
yeah.
Pizza shit.
Fucking,
Shit on pizza.
dude. Stop. Chicago's pizza is like that like Chicago style deep dish shit where it's like a $30 fucking pizza. That's how hefty it is. Like you eat two slices, you're fucking done.
I want pizza.
That's it. And it's like They put the
If
cheese.
it's Friday, we could probably still order pizza right now.
Yeah, probably.
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Pisano's will still go.
Don't be a pussy, dude. Order pizza. It's like it is topping.
Break into that shit. That's what I was trying to say.
It is crust, and then under top of the crust is cheese.
I'm down.
And in the middle is like the toppings, and on the top is the sauce.
Yeah, I like when they do that.
And
That's
then
like
they,
actual, authentic, just Chicago style. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I
then
like
like they put like fucking Parmesan and garlic on
Baby
top
boy.
of it, and it like turns into like, it's so fucking
Stop.
good.
This is becoming like
Shit,
a.
you remember
There's,
when
like,
I was
chunky-
like about
it's-
to puke and now I want pizza?
This is a food porn podcast
Dude,
now.
Dude, I'm
It's like
fluctuating.
this chunky sort of
Yeah, it's
pizza
just
sauce.
it's the vivid ways he's going about.
What
explaining
can what can
Garlic
tickle our
and
fancy right now that we can get right now, dude? I don't know. Nothing. There's nothing open that we can actually get that makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's bleak.
Dick's Coney Island or some shit.
Dude, I haven't been to DCI's in forever,
Dude, remember when we went to fucking Dick's Coney Island and like we're like all fucked up or whatever, and we're like, oh yeah,
When were we ever at
let's-
DCI's not fucked up?
yeah, but like, shut up, don't worry about that. Fucking
You talking about the lady that we were dancing with? Is that what you're going with right now?
maybe.
Okay,
I
keep
just
going, sorry.
remember the
She
one
was
time
grinding really close to Robert.
Yeah!
specifically, and he was
Dude!
super uncomfortable.
I was so fucking pissed because I was like, I just want to eat my food, and she
Yeah,
was just
that's
gross.
And I
Yep.
died. I egged it on, and I kept shooting her glances like,
Yeah.
yeah, show him.
No, this is
That
the
was
one
the
time.
same night that I slow danced with the old lady at the bowling alley.
This is
Remember
this is the one
Yeah.
time that we went there and we
Slow
had
dancing
ordered
for
like a
that.
large thing of pizza, and I think somebody like tried to order like lettuce on the side or some shit
Might have been Lewis.
of the fries,
Yeah.
and then for some fucking reason he was just like, yeah, can I just have lettuce and fries? Or so? I think Lewis is the person who ordered
I feel
it.
like it would be.
So he was the biggest fucking idiot on the planet, and he like got.
Watch it not be Lewis. Lewis just said like, "What the fuck, guys? Wasn't me."
I just remember
Why is it always
him
gonna be
getting
me?
fucking like a big thing of fries, and when he opened it up, there's just like lettuce mixed into the fries. What? We're just so fucking pissed.
He ate it,
Only
dude.
only me
We all
sitting
ate
down.
it.
My niece can give out a million laughs.
We're not gonna say no.
My niece just like, hey, I know we're sitting, but I'm giving out on you right now. 'cause that shit is-
Fries and lettuce.
Yeah, it was either Mikey or Lewis.
I think it was Mikey.
It's a thing one of those two would do. Because Mikey didn't like a lot of things on his burger. He was straight like bacon and burger. He didn't like lettuce.
Yeah. Nope.
So it could have been Mikey. I don't know. Not sure.
It's absolutely something Lewis would do. You remember the one time we went to Little Caesars and
Oh my god, dude.
he forgot his fucking wallet at your house, so we had to drive all the way back. We were just like, can you guys keep that order on hold or whatever so we can come back? We get back up to the fucking like we get back up to the fucking the menu shit, and he just pulls up and he's like, "We're here to pay." Like it's a fucking Terminator movie.
Like you just gave him a one-liner, and they're just like, "Can I place your order?" And then he says it again, thinking that's gonna. All right, we're here to pay, and I'm like, "Lewis, you're dumbass. They don't know who you fucking are, dude."
Are we sure this was Lewis?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
I'm
no, that
1000%.
was
I
100%
can't.
Lewis.
We can't make this shit up. Like,
Oh, I love the fucker. Yeah,
He's a character, though.
yeah.
That's funny, he is.
oh, but
He's got a personality. It's undeniable and it's fucking unique. It's crazy.
He's a genuine person, and there's,
It's a simple soul.
you know, there you can think of that negatively or you can think of that positively, but either way, I could say yes.
yes. All right.
I am hungry though.
I was about to say I'm famished, and we are creeping to that time where I need to go to sleep because I work in the morning.
Yeah, well, how long have we been right now?
It's about we're 8 minutes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Goes by fast.
Is that how it
doesn't
goes usually? Jeez,
Yeah.
man.
All right. Well,
That's 2 episodes. I'm happy about that.
oh yeah,
Nice.
that was episode 13.
Let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sometime.
Feeling that.
Feeling the morning shifts.
We got
and,
a
yeah.
lot of stories.
Too many stories. You can go all
I'm
freaking day.
Dude, I'd go all freaking day with you.
You wanna fuck?